So, welcome back. Just to confirm the news from Abu Dhabi, Afghanistan have won the toss and they will be batting first, which normally suits them slightly better. We also had, by the way, the news about, the very sad news about the groundsman, the curator of that Sheikh Zayed Stadium, Mohan Singh, and his passing away this morning. I think we should add our condolences to his family. Very sad. He's obviously done a great job at that stadium. He's made some great pitches over the last few years, and certainly as this tournament, this World T20 has developed as well, some more very, very good pitches. So, yes, indeed, our condolences to his family. Back to the game itself. Let's have a look at the teams now. There's just the one change between the two teams. For Afghanistan, Mujib comes back, so that mystery spin comes back. Shafruddin is the man who misses out. They're stroke players, they're big hitters. Right at the top there's Azhar and Shahzad. If they get going, obviously there are fireworks possible there early on. Ramanullah Gurbaz as well, another very talented player. Middle order is strong. The spin is really strong. So we heard from Rashid Khan earlier on about his thoughts on how to deal with pressure. This is a big pressure game for them all. And if they step up and play well, who knows what might happen. For New Zealand, an unchanged team. And they're a very confident team. They've got runs at the top of the order now. Guptill has found form. Darryl Mitchell, who's been sent up there to open in this tournament for the first time. He's enjoying himself up there. Williamson, of course, is class. They've got runs from Conway. They've got runs from Phillips and Nish in that big partnership in the previous game. And, of course, they have a very good all-round bowling attack with good seam, good spin. And they are favourites today. Whatever else you say, whatever your anticipation of an upset, they remain favourites today because on paper, at least, they are the stronger team.
Yes, and Afghanistan has won a good toss. I think New Zealand captain might have wanted to bat first as well, but yeah, it's now they have to bowl them out quickly because we know how good a team New Zealand is. They can plan well, so they would be wanting to get them under 100 if because of the kind of spin attack they have and the kind now Mujib is also back. Mujib injured हुआ राशिद भाई पिछले मैच से इंडिया के मैच में नहीं खेल सका इंजर्ड हुए उनकी वीडियो भी है हमारे पास वो भी देखेंगे और कितना बड़ा अब वापस बूस्ट मिला है अफगानिस्तान की टीम को क्योंकि इंडिया के मैच में इनकी कमी कुछ ज़्यादा ही महसूस हुई 4
ओवर मिल गए और अटैकिंग बॉलर है न्यू बॉल करते हैं और प्रॉब्लम होती है न्यूजीलैंडर को कि मिस्ट्री बॉलर को खेलना और अराउंड डबल खेल रहे हैं हर जगह खेल रहे हैं तो बहुत अच्छा हो सकता है अगर अटैक करके विकेट लेंगे अगर विकेट नहीं लेते तो फिर न्यूजीलैंड की टीम बेटर परफॉर्म कर सकती है इनके 12 ओवर तो आपने देख लिया फिर हामिद भी है फिर नवीन भी है तो बॉलिंग तो इनकी है बहुत ही सही लग रही है लेकिन हमें इशू आता है इनकी बैटिंग का और उम्मीद है कि आज जिस तरह से बैकिंग है इनकी सोशल मीडिया पे और मीडिया पे तो उसमें उम्मीद करते हैं कि शायद लोग बाहर से आके कुछ रन कर जाएं इनके लिए लेकिन इनको भी करने पड़ेंगे कोशिश बाहर से आके कर जाएं इनके लिए भी बड़ा इम्पोर्टेंट है तीनों के लिए शहजाद वापस आए हैं गुरबाज हैं और साथ में ज़ाज़ा ही हैं कल रात में इनका इशू आया है चेयरमैनशिप का आया है पुराने जो साबिक ऑलराउंडर थे मीरवाइज अशरफ उनको चेयरमैन बनाया गया लेकिन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट है क्योंकि फजली वहाँ मौजूद हैं वो चेयरमैन है क्रिकेट बोर्ड के अफगान के और इसी में है कि कौन चेयरमैन है डिसाइड नहीं हो रहा अभी तो ये एक इशू है तो ये मैच बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है इनके लिए अगर ये यहाँ से हारते हैं तो टीम का शहरादा बिखरने में देर नहीं लगेगी जो पॉलिटिक्स इंटरनल अफगानिस्तान क्रिकेट में है
और इस मैच से पहले इस पॉलिटिक्स को आना मंजर आम पे ऑब्वियसली टीम कुछ ना कुछ डिस्टर्ब होती है हमें था शायद इंजरी पैकेज होगा मुजीब का अगर वो नहीं है तो हम अपनी गुफ्तगू को और लेके
So what we can do, just to catch up with events, because things have been pushed out of kilter a little bit in Abu Dhabi with that sad passing. If we have the pitch report now, we can continue our discussions after that. So let's have a quick look at the pitch today in Abu Dhabi.
Hotter days here in Abu Dhabi, but we're all feeling the heat, and that's all to do with the importance of this game. Before I get into the pitch or the game itself, the dimensions. 68-meter square boundaries on either side. Down the ground, it's a 78-meter hit. So no real areas that a batsman can target. Decent hits, accumulate your runs. That's what it's about. On this pitch, yesterday, Australia played the West Indies and previously, Australia played South Africa. David Vaughan, I'd like to touch on him because he made 40 of 22 in the power play by chipping over and making use of the boundary. But once the field went down, it was all about being smart. He slowed up but was effective. Now for me, that's the way you score runs on this pitch. I reckon 165 is par score. Now a bowling perspective, we have Anjum Chopra at the other end.
Yeah, thanks, Ras. Of course, what we saw was David Warner getting the better of the West Indies attack. But what we also saw, that was in the first half of the innings, where Josh Hazlewood, actually, after getting punished for 19 runs, quickly corrected his length. Just in the nice area, the nice length where he could get the better of the West Indies batters. He got 4 wickets. And if you look at the pitch map where he actually corrected his length, got the ball to talk a bit around about the 6-meter mark. And that's where even looking the game today that we have on our hands, looking at the New Zealand seamers with Bolt, Mill and Saudi, if you look at where they would like to pitch the ball up, that's going to be again in that 6-meter, the good length area. That's just Trent Bolt slightly ahead of Mill and Saudi. Why? Because he likes to get the ball to swing away to the left-hander or the right-hander because of that swing. Today, it's going to be seam from New Zealand. It's going to be spin from Afghanistan. Who gets the better of the other? We'll know it very soon.
यूफोन 4G की नई वीकली हेवी इंटरनेट ऑफर, जिसके आगे सब लगे हल्का। मिले पूरे हफ्ते के लिए 14 GB इंटरनेट। अभी स्टार 270 हैश मिलाओ। पाकिस्तानी नेटवर्क यूफोन 4G के लिए सब कुछ तुम ही तो हो।
Super Weekly Premium Free 1-hour YouTube रोजाना 30 GB डेटा, 100 दूसरे नेटवर्क मिनट्स और लातादार जोंग मिनट्स और SMS। पूरा हफ्ता सिर्फ 340 रुपए के लोड में स्टार 225 हैश मिलाएं।
Well, welcome back. We've seen the pitch, we've seen the toss, we know what's going on. We know that Afghanistan will be batting first and hoping to set that target. It was mentioned in the pitch report there that 165 or so might or might not be par. Do we agree with that? Is that about right?
I think what we have seen lately, especially in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, the pitches are coming good. I think if Afghanistan made anything above 160, they have definitely a chance.
Based on that attack, on that bowling,
Yeah,
which
the spin bowling and especially Mujib,
yeah,
because if you're not picking that, that small animal, which way is gonna go, it's always a trouble for any batsman.
yeah.
And it's also going to be the 4th innings when New Zealand is going to come out to bat, because West Indies and Australia played on the same pitch.
Used pitch.
So that will happen.
What I was impressed with Captain Nabi, that he didn't really worry about the New Zealand attack. He went back to the things which would have made them to have success over the years, to bat first. He didn't worry. That to me was a positive. It was a sign sent that he knows exactly what we are speaking about here. 4th innings, that get a decent total, they'll be able to defend that.
Now they've got Mujib back, which is very good news for them. He's one of the best. I know you were trying to discuss about Mujib, the injury and the rehabilitation, so let you finish that off.
राशिद भाई, ये मुजीब का इसी ओवर में प्रॉब्लम आया था, उसके बाद ओवर इन्होंने कंप्लीट कराया पर अगला मैच फिर नहीं खेल सके।
ये बांग्लादेश से मैच हो रहा है, ये तो
पाकिस्तान से। राशिद भाई ग्रीन किट से कंफ्यूजन आ गया।
मैं ओवर नंबर देख रहा हूँ, ये 4था ओवर कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, ये देखें, क्योंकि सोशल मीडिया पे था कि जानबूझ के नहीं खेल रहे, लेकिन इनको 1, 3rd, 5th, 7th ओवर किया था अगेंस्ट पाकिस्तान, लगातार इसलिए कर दिए थे कि इंजरी आ गई थी और उसके बाद बाहर चले गए थे और कोई क्रिकेट नहीं खेली, उन्होंने रिहेबिलिटेशन में गए और ये आज मैच खेलने के लिए आए और 1 वीक इनफ है स्पिनर्स के लिए। मेरे ख्याल से हैमस्ट्रिंग अगर इशू है और ये एविडेंस था सबके लिए जो कि इसको एक थ्योरी बना रहे थे, मेरे ख्याल से गलत बात थी।
अजहर भाई आप कुछ ऐड करना चाहिए?
नहीं, आई थिंक राशिद भाई हैमस्ट्रिंग नहीं थी, जैसे हैमस्ट्रिंग नहीं थी, आई थिंक हिप फ्लेक्सा था, ये सामने हाथ रख रहा था तो ये हिप फ्लेक्सा था। तो उसमें ये होता है कि सम टाइम आप जब फील्डिंग करते हैं ना, झटका लगता है तो ये हिप फ्लेक्सा जाने का।
सॉरी, आपकी बात को काटना पड़ेगा क्योंकि लाइव एक्शन के लिए तैयार हैं, दोनों मैचेस आज के तैयार हैं। अब हम आपको लेके चलते हैं लाइव एक्शन के पास और आपसे मुलाकात होगी रात में. Game on है.
Srinath, the former Indian fast bowling great, is our match referee, and our umpires Kumar Dharmasena, Sri Lanka, and Langton Riseri of Zimbabwe. We're now ready for the anthems for both countries.
Ladies and gentlemen, if able, please rise for the national anthem of Afghanistan, followed by New Zealand.